Okay, this is the Katana. It's just a simple origami airplane. Like I said, I designed this airplane to show people that just because it's folded from a square doesn't mean it's not good. As you can see, it has a locking mechanism here. The front of the wings are very heavily reinforced and have a lot of reinforcement along the keel. So this airplane has a very high climb rate. I've never seen an airplane climb as quickly as this one does. Sometimes it'll do complete loop-de-loops if you fold it right or throw it right. It's not really made for distance, but I mean, it's a good glider. You can use anywhere from 8.5 by 11 sheet of 15-pound paper all the way up to about 9 to 10 inches of 100 GSM paper. Like I said, it's really not made for distance, but you know, just because you make an airplane that flies farther than someone else doesn't necessarily mean that you're better at designing planes. The paper airplane folding and origami in particular is too broad of a subject just to say that you're the best because you have one record. So if you like make an airplane that flies 200 or 300 feet and have a record with that, there might be someone else out there that has a glider that can stay in the air for two or 3 minutes. But that's just with thick, heavier paper. So it's a lot easier to take something, a big, thick, heavy piece of paper and fold it up and design something with that than it is to take a thin sheet of origami paper and fold a jet like mine, you know, like with the landing gear and everything else. So all these paper plane folder guys, you know, they can hide behind these numbers all they want to, but you know, most of them can't fold my planes, much less design anything like that. So like I said, it's just, you know, people should be a little more humble when it comes to designing things. You know, you just can't hide behind the record or something like that, you know. So anyways, let's get started. You can use anywhere from 8.5 inch sheet of 20-pound paper to 9.8 inches of 100 GSM. All right. So you don't want to fold all the way to that line. You want to leave a little bit of a space. Think about that. This is more of a judgment fold. basically we're just taking this angle and dividing it into 1/4. This is going to reinforce the leading edges of the wings so that you can throw this plane really, really hard. You just want to fold those little edges out a little bit along the creases there. So you just fold that down like that. You just want to divide that in thirds. This angle right here. All these folds here we're doing is going to reinforce the bottom of the keel, so your plane isn't too unstable, because it tends to get bent. When the keel gets bent, it's going to fly all over the place and you'll never be able to control it. So you don't want to fold all the way to that point. You want to give it a little bit of a space. Yeah, notice these edges here of the triangle. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold that edge along that triangle, that line right there. Kind of hard to see sometimes, but you hold it up to the light, you can kind of see it. Fold that out a little bit, uncrease right there, and fold the line from there to there. Important to note that you're not creasing here, but you're creasing to there. So what you want to kind of do here, it's not that, is when you're folding this, you want to leave a little bit of a space at the front, because you don't want to put too much stress on the nose, because it'll tear. So make sure everything is lined up. You want to fold the wing down. Hit that right there. You don't want to go too far because you don't want to tear that. Usually about right there is good. Fold that back up. So you want to divide this edge here in about a third. So you want to fold that tip end about 1/3. Like that. And you want to leave a little bit of a space there too, and fold right there. like I accidentally creased that into fourths and not thirds. I mean, you could do that too if you wanted to, but it's probably easier just to do thirds. So you just take that and tuck that inside there. And get everything straightened out. Get the wings straight as you possibly can. And you probably want to put a little bit of elevation on your airlines. And sometimes when you need to adjust that, you can kind of bend the rudder a little bit. And there it is.